Hello, children. We all have friends in our life, and they are very important to us. Separation with them makes us unhappy. Today, I, Kahaniwali Nani, am going to tell you a beautiful story about the friendship between a dog and an elephant. And children, you can also know what happens when they are separated. Children, this story is based on a Jataka tale, and the story is two friends, an elephant and a dog. Children, you can hear more such interesting stories on my YouTube channel. Subscribe the channel and do click on the bell icon to keep receiving notifications of new stories. Click on the like icon and share the story with your friend by clicking on the share icon. And now the story. Two friends, an elephant and a dog. Listen, children. This is a story of an elephant named Gajraj. This Gajraj was a royal elephant. He was an elephant of King Veersen. King Veersen was very fond of Gajraj. Gajraj was very dear to King Veersen. And he had given orders to the caretaker of Gajraj. Take special care of Gajraj. He should be fed well with healthy and tasty food. And yes, you have to take special care. The king had a big shed built for Gajraj where he could move freely, a big pond to bathe and play. Children, next to Gajraj's shed, there was a dog, Sheru. Now, this dog, Sheru, was a stray dog. No one cared for him, and he did not get enough food. While he was pale and skinny, Gajraj was huge and healthy. Every day, Sheru would smell the food of Gajraj and say, "Oh, such a nice smell. I think Gajraj's food is very yummy and tasty. How much I wish to eat such food." Then he would say to himself, "No, no, I cannot go there. Maybe the maybe I'll be beaten and driven away by the caretaker. And Gajraj is also so huge he might harm me." But one day, what happened? Sheru was very hungry, and then he got the sweet aroma of Gajraj's food. And children, Sheru could no longer control himself. What did he do? He sneaked into Gajraj's shed. Oh, he saw some morsels of rice lying on the ground. Gajraj had just finished his meals and there was the leftover rice. Sheru's mouth watered and he leapt towards the rice and began eating it. "Wow, so nice, so tasty," he said. And after finishing it, he went back. Now, for some days, every day Sheru would come to the shed, have the morsels of food which are lying down, and then go back. Soon, after having the tasty and a healthy meal, what happened? Sheru became fat and plumpy. Many a times, the caretaker and Gajraj would see him eating, but they did not mind it. Now what happened? Every day Gajraj would wait for Sheru, and slowly Gajraj and Sheru became good friends. Now Gajraj would share his food with Sheru, play with him. They became good good friends. After a while, that is after some days, Sheru started staying with Gajraj in the shed. In fact, the caretaker also enjoyed seeing them playing. You know what? How would they play? Yes. Sometimes Gajraj would throw a ball in the pond and Sheru would run and grab it and bring it to Gajraj. In this way they would play. They would play in the water. Gajraj would fill his trunk with water and splash it on Sheru, and Sheru enjoyed it. Now one day a farmer who was passing by the shed saw Sheru. Oh, such a healthy dog, a fat dog. This dog can guard my house when I am on the farm, he said to the caretaker. Oh, I, I liked your dog very much. Would you sell him to me? I will pay you a good price for him. The caretaker knew that Sheru did not belong to him. He did not own it and had no right to sell him. But yet, when he heard that the farmer would pay him a good price, what did he do? He sold the dog to the farmer, and the farmer took the dog along with him. Now, after Sheru left, Gajraj became sad. He missed him a lot. He would go around the shed searching for him, but could find Sheru nowhere. Now, what happened? He stopped playing, stopped bathing, and even eating. Whenever food was served, Gajraj would remember Sheru and then move away from the food. He would sit on in one place the whole day. Now, day by day, Gajraj became weak. The caretaker became worried. One day, the caretaker went to the king and said, Maharaj, I think Gajraj is not feeling well. He is ill. He has stopped eating and playing. He sits quietly the whole day. The caretaker did not mention about Sheru. Now the king ordered that a veterinary doctor should come and examine Gajraj. The doctor came, he examined Gajraj and said, physically Gajraj has no problem. He is quite healthy, but I think something else is troubling him. He is sad. He is sad about something. Has anything changed in the shed recently? Or the food of the elephant is. Finally, the caretaker told about the friendship of Gajraj and Sheru and that he had sold him to a farmer. King Veersen got angry and asked, do you know who the farmer is? Where does he stay? But the caretaker said, no, I don't know. Now, a minister suggested to the king, Maharaj, you can make an announcement in the entire kingdom that anyone who has the dog who lived in the shed with Gajraj should return the dog immediately within a week. Yes, he would be handsomely rewarded. But if a dog is not recovered after a week, the person who has the dog with him will be severely punished. Now an announcement was made in the entire kingdom. As soon as the farmer heard this, he got worried. And what did he do? He immediately went along with Sheru to the palace. He told the king that the caretaker had taken a good price for this dog, and he did not know that it was the royal dog. The king summoned the caretaker. Seeing farmer and Sheru, he understood everything. He confessed all what he had done. Now, the king himself took Sheru to the shed, and children, do you know what happened? As soon as Sheru entered the shed, Gajraj saw him. He got up and ran towards him. Sheru was also very delighted to see his friend Gajraj. And both of them, where did they run? They ran toward the pond to play. Now the king became happy and said to the caretaker, "See, what you have done is wrong. Sheru and Gajraj are two friends. When you separated them, what happened? They both became sad and they missed each other. See how happy they are when they are meeting each other after a long time. And yes, now you have to return the money back to the farmer which you had taken by selling Sheru to him. And yes, the king also rewarded the farmer. And yes, the king said to Sheru, he warned him that next time do not do any such thing. And yes, you have to take care of Gajraj as well as Sheru. So, friends are very important in life. And then food was served, and both Sheru and Gajraj ate together. So, children, you must have well understood friendship is more important than food and high living. Always respect friendship and be two friends like Sheru and Gajraj. And never try to separate true friends. So, children, how did you like this story? Two friends, an elephant, and a dog. We'll meet you again next week with another story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.